right. Welcome to the Carrie Danger podcast. I'm Carrie Danger, and today I am joined by Bittersweet Revenge vocalist Mikey Patton. Of course, Bittersweet Revenge being of Cleveland. Mikey, what's up?
Not much, Carrie. How you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so glad we could get you here because, listen, this is how it all went down, folks. I was on Facebook and I see Amanda, who is DJ's sister, my homegirl, Amanda. She posts about listening to you guys rehearsing your songs acoustically. And I'm like, what the heck? And do my research. And I hear y'all have a acoustic set coming up, kicking off 4th of July and DJ's birthday.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we got a show coming up on 4th of July. Or it's actually the 3rd. So it's the day before. Kind of figured everybody could have the day off or something, or at least be able to show up. It's gonna be at the Foundry on Pearl Road. My buddy's Waking Magnolia is gonna be there. Blind Joe Drunken Sunday is gonna be there. It's gonna be a really good time. And then we're gonna follow that up with actually going down to Aetrrnum, my hometown. Drunken Sunday is going to come with us. We're going to have some friends down there. That's actually going to be over at the it's like the Rialto Theater. I have a hard time saying
That's
it.
a beautiful, I love that venue, the Rialto. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a really good time. Yeah,
Dude,
for
that's
sure.
so awesome. So, Foundry Concert Club, now they have been popping up everywhere for me recently. Like a friend is like gonna go work there. And then I've got another band that I just had on the other day that was just playing there at this Mosh Fest and like pretty cool stuff. So, Foundry, I need to make it out, dude. Of course, go figure.
Oh yeah,
I'm out of town on
definitely.
July 3rd.
I mean, what? You're not going to be there? That's all right.
Maybe.
I appreciate you doing this. So that's all cool. Fucking. No, yeah, definitely. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a good time. It's definitely going to be a
So,
good time.
you are the vocalist. I have a couple vocalist specific questions for you. Um, what do you do to preserve your voice? Because, dude, you're wailing. When you were at Bright Winter, which, if anyone was at Bright Winter and you saw Bittersweet Revenge's set, they had like a small room, but man, it felt big because you guys brought that. You always have the best energy of like, I mean, I love all the
Thank
local
you.
bands that I've met, but like, you guys are my homies. You know what I mean? Like, you're homies already. So I think it's so rad. But anyway, you were like really getting into it. It was so sick, and you were with the crowd, and everything was rocking. How do you take care of your vocals, man?
Um, so like if you're going that hard, you definitely have to worry about your recovery for sure. Like you pounding water before is definitely important, but you just got to drink it all the time. Nobody drinks enough anyway, but definitely afterwards is very important because then it gives your body a bunch to recuperate and all that stuff. Um, Lots of tea, warm teas, honey, stuff like that afterwards definitely soothes if something's going on. And then just not screaming at people during the rest of the set after you're done playing is definitely recommended because that
Yeah.
will yeah.
That is, I genuinely, little fun fact about me is I used to practice like screamo songs. And at that time, I was a
Okay.
soprano in the choir.
All right.
Never would have
Okay.
imagined, right? Um, and then at
So I was actually also a choir boy myself. If you,
oh,
yeah,
that's
so
exciting.
twinning.
Yet twins, easiest credit to get.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, I used to be a soprano. Now I'm an alto because I was screaming songs. So I don't do that anymore, especially with my job. So Bittersweet Revenge, Cleveland's own. You guys are so rad. Um, I love all your discography, everything that you've brought to the table. And now, Mikey, I know that you are the second vocalist, and we don't have to get into the details, but if you know the story, you know the story. RIP, that's still tragic, but how do you feel getting on stage and I wouldn't say stepping into his shoes, but just um, bringing it for a band that's been through so much? I mean, you're obviously your family, so
No, for sure. That's a really, really good question. I was talking to Angel about this, and we came up with a really, really. I came up with the greatest. Like we talked about it for a really long time, and the thing that stood out the most about it is very different, and you feel like daunting. You get imposter syndrome all the time. But then like you finish a set and you see somebody like freaking out, like losing their mind. The show that sticks out to me the most was I think that was at the Mercury, the first show for Christmas. and Marky's family came out and watched the set. It was the like make or break. If they said no go, no go. And he came up to Marky's brother came up to me, gave me his blessing, and that was probably like one of the really cool moments in my life for sure. It just re-evoking that feeling of closing your eyes and feeling that presence, and that's really the coolest thing that you can give a really cool group of people.
Yeah. Man, that's so special. If you haven't watched this already, I would highly recommend you check out on Netflix, I think it is, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think it's like called My Brother Hillel or something, but their original guitarist Hillel passed away, and then that's when John Frusciante came in, and he really goes in detail about what it's like to not step into someone's shoes, but to become another iteration. But like he would go, you'll have to watch it sometime. I'll send you the link later. But basically, he explained like I learned how to not try to be Hillel, but be myself, and it was like whoa, it was kind of deep. It was pretty sweet. Also, I Flea cry, I cry.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, Flea's my favorite cartoon character as well from Wild
Yeah.
Thornberries. Yeah,
Yeah,
Donnie, come on. Yes, he's the best.
I love that show. Okay, well, listen, do you have any songs that hit harder than others? Whether you're rehearsing or on stage, or like not even just emotionally, but like overall, like do you feel a presence in the crowd with any specific songs?
Oh yeah, so there's a bunch of them that are like really emotional and kind of almost hard to get through. But the crowd, like it's like the support from the crowd, like you're being there and you knowing you have to pull this off for them and them being very supportive of you. It really helps. So there's like Better Days in particular. I wrote that song and I think I like the rough cut in high school. And then we took that and ran with that for our first demo, and that was really, really, really special. And it was kind of all about the heartbreak that I had to deal with in high school and stuff like that. But there was a lot of depth to that. And then I would say So Far No Good is probably one of the harder ones to get through as well. That one is one of my favorites, but it's definitely hard to play live for sure.
Yeah.
Um, Playing Blackout for me can get rough because I see a lot of the OG people get really emotional.
Yeah. Man. You guys, when I say you're homies, you are truly so great to everyone that you encounter. I've watched you guys interact with your fans and friends and new people that come to see you. It's just so rad. I'm so grateful that I was brought into the Bittersweet family when I was. So it's pretty
Now the Cleveland music scene in general is fucking, excuse my French, I don't mean to swear, is so very they're very, very loving. Like they look scary, a lot of the rock people, but they give off a lot of love for sure.
Mhm.
And it's really, really touching to see all the people that really enjoy the music. There's one guy in particular that didn't listen to rock at all, lost 150 pounds listening to our music, and says we changed his life. He's yeah, he's probably one of my favorite fans. If you know who you are, don't say it. But yeah, he's probably he was an inspiration for me because at that point I was getting imposter syndrome at the time, and it was it was like, oh, you pushed me, I pushed you type deal. But the scene in general, like I started out with a reggae band, and the reggae band scene in Cleveland is crazy. No matter where you go, it's great here, and there's always love. So it's really cool to see, definitely.
That's so special. So you guys are definitely a great workout band, that's for sure.
I guess so. I guess so.
That's so rad. I love that. Now I got a fun question for you. If your band were in a sitcom, what sitcom would you be in?
Hmm.
I would probably, for an example, I think I would probably be Gilmore Girls, obviously. But if I went more funny, like classic sitcom, Parks and Rec.
If I had to like really boil it down to brass tacks, it'd be more like a reality TV show, like what was the Bam Margera show on MTV that
But
was
yeah,
uh,
Jackass? No, Bam Margera. Viva La
No, no, not Jacka. Yes, Viva
Yeah,
La Bam. I would say
yeah,
it's more like Viva La Bam. You never really know what you're gonna walk into when you come to the studio. It's
yeah.
always crazy though.
There,
DJ's himself is just, you know, if you know, you know. He's a wild character, so he's always a lot of fun. So,
your Uncle Ernie that you guys have been. What's with the urn?
dude, he found it on a. He works his day job as a like he cleans out evicted houses, stuff like that, and he found that in the basement at one point, and he's of a house that he's cleaning out. He goes, "Huh, that's weird." And then the landlord called him again to clean it out again, and it was still down there. And he's like, "Huh, really? Someone just left somebody down here? That's insane." So he takes him home with him, and I'm like, dude, this is how you get haunted. This is exactly how you get ghosts in your house, door slamming, and you don't know why. Yeah, no, but he insisted. I've grown to love it though. It definitely made made for good content for him for sure. But when he lost him, I will not lie to you. That man was devastated. He was freaking out. He was very upset.
I know I
He
saw
was
I
very
watched the
upset.
video and I was like, what the heck is this all about? It's like tore up too. Like, was it that destroyed when he found it?
So it was definitely really chipped up. We'll
Yeah,
go through the progressions of it, but that that's just the state of DJ's van.
yeah. Dude, I love Uncle Ernie. I think this has to
Dude,
be like a mascot situation.
we were sitting there talking about it when he was missing, and I was saying, dude, I might get a little tattoo of an urn with wings, so I could always lie to somebody whenever they ask who it is or what it's about, and be like, "Oh, that's my Uncle Ernie, and that's my Aunt Donna," you know?
Just make up something crazy. Watch, it's
Yeah.
probably actually empty. You know, urns are just heavy.
No, that thing is that we had an empty urn. So West Side Bowl, we lost him, and we were like, "What the hell's going on?" And we called up to the West Side Bowl that night, and we, all had a few drinks in us. We're like, "We lost an urn up at your bowling alley. Could you go downstairs and look for him?" So they go down, check, they find one, and they're like, "Oh yeah, definitely. Bring." Well, we had somebody go pick it up because we assumed that there would not be another urn at the bowling alley. And come to find out, when the guy that came dropped it off at the show, it was not our Uncle Ernie. It was an empty one, so somebody probably really loved that bowling alley. R.I.P. But yeah, it was definitely like, nope, that needs to go back to. No, we don't need any more ghosts here.
That is the
Uncle
funniest.
Ernie's it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. And come to find out, DJ left Angel in the band van, and he packed him up and put him behind his seat, and that's where he remained, just rolling around back there for a little bit
That is
until.
too much.
Yeah.
God, I love it. Uncle Ernie's forever. And
Oh
not
yeah, for sure.
because you guys cherish that guy or girl. So they're like, finally, I'm home. These are the homies.
No, for sure. It's definitely it. We really appreciate it. It definitely brings a sense of team morale to it for sure.
I love that. You know, there's always something.
Always.
Oh my God. Okay. What's the craziest thing you've seen, like from stage at a show?
Um, our buddy Rickless, at the studio, we had a studio show, and there are metal beams that hang from the top rafters, and somebody lifted him up and put him up there, and he was hanging there, and by his arms from, like, I would say 15, 20 feet or so, and he fell into the crowd and landed on people and then on his head, and I almost stopped. I stopped for a second while everybody else kept playing, went over, checked on him before yeah, it was crazy. But that man is wild. He was fine, and he
Reckless,
continued to party after. Yeah, he's reckless as reckless, dude. He does
dude.
the thing.
Reckless is reckless, bro. What the heck? Oh my God.
For sure.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. I guess I should expect that. Um, wow. All right. So look, you guys have just officially released Cigarettes and Sunshine, a music video, a real music video. It's on your Facebook. Um, can you tell me what the process was for like recording this song and the awesome video? I love it. And you guys went and used Dunlaps and the Agora, right?
Yep,
That's
yep.
awesome.
That was Amanda came up with the walkthrough on the railroad track stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. Amanda DJ. I don't, they've worked together. I call them DJs Amanda College because they just put out another one and another one and another
That's
one.
true.
No, yeah, for sure. They worked together on it a bit, and then the Dunlaps was like a collective effort. Kind of, we were definitely going to shoot there anyway, but the after shots and the extras and all that stuff outside of the bar, and kind of the story plot line that a lot had to do with band and stuff like that. So she helped out quite a bit. But yeah, definitely,
She's the
it's cool.
best.
Dude, she's awesome. She helps out. Oh, she helps out more than anyone I would say that's outside the band,
Yeah.
100% currently.
No, I gush about Amanda every chance I get because she's the realest of real. Like, I've got some real ones, but like Amanda is a ride or die. Never like, I would go fight for her.
No,
Any
no, she's awesome. I mean, yeah, there's like definitely helped out quite a bit more so than most people have, and I say the same about Beach. Like, he doesn't ask for anything. They don't ask for much, and they generally do a lot to help out. So they're really cool people.
I love that. So the music video, how was it to film? Did you feel like a star?
Oh yeah, but I'm always nervous. You always get a little anxious, a little out, a bit of imposter comes in, syndrome comes in. But it it was really cool. Definitely to like have some fun with it, and the fight scenes at Dunlaps were so much fun. Watching the angel get dragged across the floor was hilarious. So,
Yeah,
and I mean, the guys at Dunlaps are awesome too. So they made sure we had fun. It was really cool.
dude, I love that. That's community. That's Cleveland right there.
Yes, ma'am.
You said it. The Cleveland music scene is not to be questioned. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, and just from being moving to the area and getting the job where I have my job and doing all that stuff, like seeing it not really firsthand, but like just as my perspective, I'm like, holy crap! Like, I know it was already super dope, but like, I just feel like it's only gotten more and more sick. Just
Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's because a lot of these older cats that like I don't mean to call them older cats, it's really rude, but a lot of these guys have been doing it for very, very long time. Professionals, we'll call them professionals. They've come back into the Cleveland scene instead of just trying to continue on the tour scene. They'll like, and that is really, really cool. And they have really put it pushing up a lot of bands like us. There's a couple of shows coming up. Like we have the Agora show and for Halloween that they gave us at Mushroomhead um coming up, but like then we also have another one coming up in November. It's which I'll plug later, probably whatever we get to finish it up. But yeah, yeah, for sure.
I love that. Yeah, I mean that's such a good point. That the musicians that have been around a little bit longer, they do. People want to branch out, spread your wings, but you always want to come home, man. Especially if you know that you can make an impact in your community. Like that's
For
priceless.
sure, for sure. And I mean, it's really cool. I've heard a lot of things from people that I looked up to when I was in high school that I thought I would never get the chance to even meet. And they're giving me props and giving me not necessarily tips, but they're like, holy crap, that was really cool. Let's do something with that. That alone is like dream come true type stuff. So it's yeah, definitely it's really really nice to have the support around you when you're trying to do the music, because music itself is hard as hell anyway, but to have it from the people that you really looked up to, that's really special.
Dude, I love that. That's great. The Mushroomhead show. This is how many have you guys done so far in a row? I mean, ever since I've met you guys, you've been doing them, but
Four for me. This would be four,
okay.
and I think they've done five total. But this one's really cool too because we get to do it with Fear Factory, which is very very like between the two of them, they're just coming off of their what's that tour? It's Souls of the War Machine or something like that, and they're finishing up their tour there, and that's really cool for sure.
No, that is so cool. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, what is on your must mention list? This is just a fun podcast. So you tell me things that like we need the listeners and the fans to know. Go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through the list here.
Yeah.
DJ's birthday, January 3rd at the Foundry on Pearl Road in Cleveland. We've got Waking Magnolia, Persons, Place, and Things, and Drunken Sunday coming through. Gonna be a good time. Then we're going back down to Akron. The Ria, I can't say it.
Rialto.
Rialto Theater, thank you very much. On August 28th, with Drunken Sunday again, we're gonna have some special guests. The Agora, Mushroomhead with the Fear Factory. There's going to be 9 Treasures, Unhealthy, While Unhinged, and Fear Factory, of course. And then November 21st at Mercury Music Lounge, we've got a really, really intimate show with Ventana, 216, Deadly Apples, Aetrrnum, and Jade, and then us. So it's going to be a packed show, but it's also going to be a packed show. It sell out very, very fast. I'm not exactly sure when tickets are going on sale for that one, but that just got the DJ just let me know I can drop it today. So you're the first person to know currently outside of the band.
Amazing. Well, honored. And I know that all of our beautiful, beautiful people are going to be honored as well. Folks, all of everything that Mikey just said, I'm going to put it in the show notes so you can't miss it. Now, run us through where can we get tickets for this the birthday bash show, the acoustic 4th of July on the 3rd of July at the Foundry. Where can we get tickets for that?
So we've got ticket links on all of our websites on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm pretty sure even posting on it all day. Really online currently for that one, and then for the Agora one, we have tickets in hand. So if you guys need those, we have tickets in hand. No taxes, no fees.
Everyone loves a real ticket, you know.
Exactly. Put it in a little picture frame or something when you're done.
Yeah, the picture frame ones. You can do a scrapbook. I just have a bag downstairs full of all my memory crap. I need to put in a box. I don't have any kids, so probably my sister. When I go, Aaron, Beth, I'm sorry. You're going to have a bunch of memories to go through. You're not going to understand any of them. Some things are.
You're going to see where the fortune went. You're going to have a little trail of where all this fortune went.
I know she's going to be like, where's the fortune? And it'll be like, here it is. It's
Incarceration Festival. No, they do well with pricing. I don't mean
no, for real.
But seriously.
No, really, like all of my money is wrapped up in memories, honey. Oh my God. That's great. All right, guys, follow Bittersweet Revenge on all the social medias, on Instagram, just so you can find it easier. It's bittersweet.revenge.216. Okay. I gotta say it like
216.
Whenever I say 216, I want to be like 216. Facebook, Bittersweet Revenge, easy. All right. Also, if you follow me, Carrie Danger, thank you. But if you do follow me, you probably see me resharing their stuff frequently, so easy. Okay. Yeah, man, this is gonna be so sick. Can you give the fans like they're coming to a stripped down acoustic set? Like, this is something different, dude.
So it's a promotion of a little acoustic EP we're finishing up. It's gonna be really nice, man. So we've got a couple songs that have been done acoustic, stripped down, stuff like that we're planning on releasing along with the new EP. I don't want to give too much away for that because we still haven't gone with release dates, singles yet, but it's done. We're just figuring out all the works for that right now. But yeah, it's the trial. So if you want to come out and see a lot of your favorite songs by Bittersweet Revenge cut down and brought into an acoustic setting, come out and see us.
That's going to be great. Oh, wow. Mikey of Bittersweet Revenge, thank you so much. And looking forward to all this. I'm putting the rest of the dates in my calendar. I think this will be the first Halloween I'm actually going to try to make it out.
For sure. You're more than welcome. Come on down.
I know exactly what happened the first time I quit drinking, and I was like, I can't be in that scene. I had just quit drinking, too. Like, I was too fresh, and it was not going to happen.
No, I totally understand.
Next time, I think I actually had something going on, but whatever. Anyway, I'm just so stoked. Thanks for coming on my freaking podcast.
No, thank you. Thank you for having us. Anytime you want, I'm happy to come on. It's been a pleasure. Seriously. Thank you again.
Dude, that was sick. I'm going to reach out to you guys in the future, not too far out, because I kind of want, like, I don't have like an intro. So I want like a sweet, like a Carrie Danger, just like guitar, like.
So, okay, I've been thinking about this one. Mental reset. Like I've been thinking about for like car commercials, somebody that just wants okay. mental reset, the very beginning, right before I start singing. No singing at all. Just listen to the first like 5-10 seconds of it. I think you'll really like it. If you're looking for something a little bit different, let me know and I'll try and think of something else though. But
Okay.
that's what I like. That sounds exactly like what you're describing me. What I've always thought that song should be for. So yeah,
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, because I'm like, man, I don't want to just, I would never use AI, but I'm like, I would only want you guys to do this. And I was like, I don't
for
know,
sure.
like, I don't have any money to give anyone, but like,
No, exactly. And then we tried using AI too. I mean, it has its uses, but it feels really disingenuous when you use it as a
really,
like predominant source. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
you can't do
yeah,
that. Plus, it's not going to give
no,
me what I want, and I want
exactly,
fucking rock and roll, you know?
for
Like,
sure.
and then I was like, oh, I wonder, I should write something up that's like, Carrie Danger podcast. Not like that, but like different. But I'm gonna talk to Amanda and see if she can help me out with some like visual.
She would come up with some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Maybe fucking sick.
And if you want some melodies, some stuff, dude, I've always tried to get into like what is it, jingles and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's some stuff. I'll let you know.
Okay. Hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude. We'll link
yeah,
up. Oh
yeah.
man. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the recording and I'm gonna make sure this actually